Intimate insights. Older individuals regret not discovering earlier. Is masturbation detrimental to men aged 70 and older? In straightforward terms, the answer is no. However, that is not the focal point of interest in this context. The important inquiry is whether men continue to have the desire for self-pleasure at the age of 70 and beyond. What are the considerations regarding sexual dysfunction, which tends to be prevalent during that stage of life? What can you tell me about cardiovascular well-being? I reviewed the literature and discovered some compelling information on a subject that remains inadequately explored. Thank you all for your valuable participation in Euro Channel. Your support truly means everything to me, as you are my most dedicated supporters. This year, I'm excited to kick things off with a video crafted just for you. The subject of self-pleasure garners significant interest on platforms like YouTube, particularly concerning the older demographics. I find myself uncertain about the reasons. Clearly, for many individuals, there remains an element of taboo surrounding what is otherwise a completely normal behavior. I have uploaded a video discussing the biological basis of masturbation through an evolutionary lens. Please find the link here for your review. Ultimately, the foundational understanding of aging begins here. All things experience a downturn. This principle holds true in the realm of human sexuality as well. This is why I find it perplexing that this topic garners such significant attention. It is common for sexual desire to diminish as one grows older. In 2010, findings from a nationwide survey in the United States were released, encompassing a diverse group of 5,165 individuals aged 14 to 94. Focusing solely on the group of men aged 70 and older, we arrive at a total of 184 individuals. On average, 27.9% engaged in self-pleasure in the past month, while 46.4% reported having done so in the past year. To provide some context, the average figures for the 25 to 29 age group were 68.6% and 83.6% respectively. In 2021, data from Norway involving 4,160 individuals aged 18 to 89 were released. This research involved 342 men who were over the age of 70. The figures are remarkably comparable. 22.5% reported engaging in self-pleasure activities within the last month. There was no inquiry regarding the previous year. Interestingly, this age group demonstrated the highest level of activity. A mere 4.5% of men under 30 engaged in masturbation in the past month. At this point, you might be wondering, why is that? I will address that shortly. Let's consider this in a broader context. Among the men who engaged in masturbation, 17.5% of those under 30 reported doing so daily, a frequency achieved by only 0.6% of men over the age of 70. Typically, it is assumed that there is a connection between masturbation and sexual desire. In 2020, a comprehensive meta-analysis was published in European Urology Focus. A total of 75 studies were incorporated for analysis. This box plot illustrates the analysis of sexual desire across different age groups. As you can observe, there is a significant decline in later years. However, there is significant variability. A significant proportion, ranging from 16 to 80%, of men aged 70 years express sexual interest. This indicates that there is significant diversity on an individual level. Being older does not inherently imply a lack of sexual interest. Conversely, the ability to achieve and maintain an erection tends to decline with age. Here is an additional box plot derived from the analysis. Between 8% and 94% of men aged 70 and above experienced erectile difficulties. This reflects a significant range of differences. However, the graph indicates that it's approximately 70%. It may come as a surprise to some that the ability to achieve orgasm is an independent aspect of health. The presence of an erection is not a requirement. Achieving orgasm is possible even in the absence of an erection. Another noteworthy discovery is concern. Erectile dysfunction can induce significant concern among younger males. This situation does not apply to the older demographics. A range of 6.7% to 48% of men aged 70 and above have indicated experiencing issues with erectile dysfunction. Among men aged 60 to 70, the figure reached as high as 70%. In men aged 80 and above, the percentage decreased to 38%. The reasons behind masturbation are probably more diverse than one might assume. Even the scientific community acknowledges that further exploration into that subject is necessary. The Norwegian study revealed a weak correlation between how often individuals engage in masturbation and their levels of sexual satisfaction. A recent study involving 2,067 men revealed that a significant number engage in masturbation as a means to alleviate anxiety or distress. There remains a wealth of knowledge to explore. What is the key takeaway for you? It seems we can simplify it to the principle of utilization versus neglect. As we age, it's common for sexual function to diminish, and a lack of activity can lead to its permanent loss. Engagement in self-pleasure is included in the activities. I frequently encounter individuals in older demographics who have discovered new relationships via dating applications. They have remained inactive for several years, and now they are facing challenges. It can be quite challenging to restore that function in these demographics. In numerous patients, alterations in penile structure may occur that are irreversible. Masturbation does not pose any health risks. Indeed, it can provide significant advantages. However, I want to clarify my point. As individuals age, there tends to be a decrease in sexual activity. That's simply a part of life. If you prefer not to participate, that's completely understandable. However, as I have just demonstrated, there is significant variability among men. What one individual finds appealing may not hold the same value for another. How is the heart doing? The likelihood of heart-related events is minimal. It is important to note that this video does not serve as a substitute for professional medical advice. I recommend discussing your health with your personal physician and ensuring your heart is evaluated. This video is unable to offer that information. If you enjoyed the video, please share your thoughts in the comments and I'll be sure to respond. However, I kindly request that we refrain from discussing any personal health inquiries. I am unable to provide a response to those inquiries due to legal constraints. Thank you for your attention. Farewell.